Beautiful people, welcome to the next week of the LTM Pokemon Wi-Fi Draft League. I am your coach of the San Diego Spirits. What's poppin'? You can call me D-Ray. If you're excited for another battle, do me the massive favor and rage fist that thumbs up button. And if you're new, por favor, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and hit the bell button so you can notify when we post another video. So let's go ahead and talk about the team. Matchup is right below us. His team is in the red. Strapped is pretty scary. Gardevoir very strong. Regieleki is meh but very fast. Terra, Slitherwing, Blissey, Zoroark. He's got Torterra, Typhlosion, Medicham that can Terra, Smeargle, and he has a Laurent. His first Pokemon that we're going to be bringing is the Iron Jugulus, aka Gotjugs. We got Dark Pulse, Knockoff, Air Slash, and Taunt with Terra Dark this week. This is our Terra Captain. One of our two Terra Captains that are showing up this week, but not going to be the primary guy. You'll see those in a second. This guy does really good with Dark Stab, but he doesn't have a Dark Resist for the most part. Everything that should is neutral to it, which is very nice. So we have both Dark Pulse and Knockoff. Air Slash is there to be able to hit super effective damage on things like the Torterra, as well as the Slithering if it doesn't Terra. And then Taunt is there to stop the Blissey. Chef Spicy is showing up. We have Bitterblade, Poltergeist, Swords Dance, and Endure. Holding the heavy duty boots, endures to be able to abuse our ability of weak armor. We have max attack and enough speed to outspeed the Slitherwing by 1 point. Bitterblade and Poltergeist are our dual stabs this week. Swords Dance is for setup, and this can hopefully win us the game. Road Trip with Light Clay, Light Screen, and Reflect, Steel Beam to ensure that we can knock ourselves out to get our other threats in after we set up screens, and then Spikes to be able to get that chip damage on his Pokemon that want to come in and out, and being able to check when the Zoroark is actually been disguised and if it's in front of us, because if it does come in once, take Spikes, and comes in later, we know which one it is, which is one of the best ways to play against Zoroark. Senor Tusk, we have a very bulky Donphan coming in. We have Rocky Helmet, Earthquake, Ice Spinner, Ice Shard, and Rapid Spin. We have a physically defensive Donphan to be able to take hits from the Slitherwing, as well as the Staraptor, which is going to be the main checks, as well as coming in on the Regieleki just simply because he's a ground type and being immune to his electric type stab. Ice Spinner is there to be able to hit the Torterra extremely hard and priority, and Ice Shard is fantastic for things like the Staraptor, which is going to be very nice. And then we have Rapid Spin to ensure that we can remove hazards on our side of the field. Our main win con and our debut Pokemon this week we have is Mariposa, the Vivian. We have a Terra Ghost Vivian set this week. We have Hurricane, Quiver Dance, Sleep Powder, and Substitute. This is here to abuse and take advantage of that Blissey. If we Terra Ghost, we are essentially immune to any kind of Seismic shenanigans, and we can set up a substitute in front of it, click Sleep Powder, and then Quiver Dance away. If he switches while still asleep, we can still do massive damage with Hurricane because he does not have a very good flying resist. His only flying resist on this team is that Regieleki, which at +2, which can be pretty simple to get up in this game, does 2-hit KO that Pokemon. Depending on this investment, if he's only outspeeding the Inteleon, he doesn't have a choice scarf or anything like that. Last but not least, we have his little friend. Say hello to my little friend. Shell Sidearm, Drain Punch, Earthquake, and Ice Beam. We have a special defensive set this week with the Assault Vest. This is to take hits from things like the Zoroark, the Typhlosion mainly, and the Gardevoir, which would be really nice. And Shell Sidearm does physical damage to Gardevoir, which is a little bit weaker on the physically defensive side. Drain Punch is there for the Blissey to get health back and get super effective damage. Earthquake is there for the Regieleki, and the Typhlosion and Ice Beam is for coverage on the Staraptor. Ironically enough, Ice Punch doesn't do as much, even though we're more physically offensive, which is really kind of handy. This is the team. Let's go and hop on into the matchup against That's a +1. Pull up a chair, get your popcorn ready. I'll see you in the matchup. Beautiful people, we're locked in. Let's get it. We are locked in. He's got Blissey, he's got Slitherwing. The Regieleki came. Okay, didn't think Regieleki would come, so instead of the Staraptor. So I'm still low-key waking up. We're gonna get there, guys, don't worry. No Staraptor, huh? Does that change my game plan in the beginning? It probably leads it, so Jugu may not be the play. And instead of the Smeargle, he brings Zoroark. So we can change up low here, especially since the Zoroark is gonna put a little bit of a wrench in the plan. Ultimately, I could just go Donphan if he wants to lead anything else like that. I think that that's relatively safe for the most part, I think. Unless he goes Torterra, I guess, but then I can just outspeed it and go for an ice move. Let's go for it. All right, so we're gonna lead Donphan. Allows us to have a sturdy lead, which is really nice and reliable. Good luck, have fun. To That's a +1. Make sure you check out his channel down in the description below. First time playing him, so gonna definitely have to test the waters and see how it's going. And haven't really done much scouting. Hasn't changed his training card. You hate to see it. Oh, look at the fit! The fit! On point. Now, I don't know if this is the Zoroark or not. However, he doesn't have a ground immunity. He did trace my ability. So this is Gardevoir. So I'm gonna go in a road trip, I think. Because he traced my ability, I know for sure that this isn't Zoroark. So let me check one thing real quick. Blissey, Slitherwing, Regieleki, Zoroark, no Typhlosion, instead it's the Torterra. Torterra. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty positive that if you are a Zoroark, you cannot, you know, pop the abilities of the mons that you're trying to be, if that makes sense. So we're gonna go on a road trip. My phone's in the other room though. All right, let's go road trip. Road trip. Ghost Taunt. Okay. Unfortunate, I will admit, but maybe now he's enticed more so to switch, and then I can go in a little friend. Right, he's just gonna attack me like with a fire type move. I don't want to steel beam just yet, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I won't lie, I was not expecting him to take that kind of damage. For future tense, if he's willing to make that play, it would have taken 66 to 77%. So I mean, if he was willing to risk his Gardevoir, we could play that aggressive, well, not aggressive, more straightforward play next time. Very safe play to go into Slowbro now here. I think Zoroark still gets taunt, so this could still be the Zoroark, I guess, but I think that wouldn't have popped if that was the case. So goes Moonblast, chew this, fantastic, and now he has no resist to Shell Sidearm, right? So let's go for it. He could go into Blissey, in which case he'll get blown up, I think is how that's gonna work. Shell Sidearm will kill this, and now we're put into a pretty solid position in that regard. Go Psychic. I should be able to chew this as well on Spadef with AB. My Spadef drops there, which is unfortunate. This should drop. Oh, the Sturdy. That's right. Oh, we got the poison! Clutch!
Say hello to my little friend!
Let's go, Slowbro. Came to play this morning. Let's get it. Let's go, Slowbro. Oh, that is huge. Phenomenal. Okay, Slowbro's amazing. Let's go, Slowbro. Yo, say hello to my little friend. Regieleki comes in. Okay, can I not just go straight up into Chef Spicy? I think it's the overall best bet to go because it allows me to reset my Spadef and get my regenerator back. Oh, that's not, you are not, okay. You are not what I thought you were. All right, that is awesome that he disguised that as this though. So I'm gonna go on a road trip. Donphan taking that much for free sucks, dude. Zoroark is so tricky to play against. Tricky, 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 best is to rock your rock. That's pretty cool. All right, so from here, I think I want to set up a spike on the way down, right? I could also set up a light screen. Everything in I don't think light screen would be good. I think I could just set up a spike on the way down. Yeah, let's just set up a spike on the way down. Okay, so this will allow us to help us find the Zoroark later. Goes in 9 days. Okay. Zoroark doing Zoroark things. Good prediction on my opponent's part. So unfortunately, we don't get to set up the... Luckily enough, Klefki was more of a setup, screens and then, perish. So that's very good. We now can go this, right? And then start doing the crazy stuff. Yeah, let's go Jugs. Zoroark. Zoroark has Night Days and he has, it's probably like a nasty plot set. Jugu. Air slash should kill him. So I should just attack what's in front of me and not allow any damage. I could also knock off in case he switches. I live anything he wants to go for. Let's see. Like we chew anything. I'm gonna knock off first. Remove whatever his item wants to come in. Fantastic. So the Zorak has taken an immense amount of damage, so we do have to, you know, pay attention to our stuff. So we go for the knockoff, remove this guy's item. Very good. Removes the red card. Nice. All right, now from here, I'm gonna go ahead and taunt this guy, I think. What was the sequence of events? Yeah, I'm gonna taunt him. Wonder what the red card was for, though. Let's go ahead and taunt. Stop any kind of like Thunderwave shenanigans. Goes Ice Beam, okay. I shouldn't be doing too much. Oof. That is a lot, actually. Ow. Why did I do so much? Ouch. Youchers. That's modest. Our max special attack, 252? Yeah, that's max special attack. Youchers. Youchers. Let's go slow, bro. All right. I do still want to keep my guy Thunder. That's crazy. And he hits and he paralyzes me. He has Thunder. I mean, I don't care about being slow. However, the repercussions of what could happen really suck. So let's go Shell Sidearm. But that doesn't happen because Slowbro doesn't get yellow magic, man. Thunder plus Ice Beam. Offensive Blissey? Pero por qué? All right, well, we have a spike up. Goes Ice Beam again. We knock out this guy. We don't. So he's max Fizz Def, max special attack? I suppose? All right, well, let's Drain Punch, I guess. He decided to stay in. Goes Soft Boil, okay. Slow bro. He's gonna do more than Shell Sidearm did. Or we can get our health back as well. Which is great. Let's look at it again. Go Stealth Rock, that's fine. Can remove those. With Dawn Fan? Who can I remove those on though? Is the question. Probably Regieleki, I guess. I could also go hard Dawn Fan here. However, I don't live an Ice Beam if he wants to cover for that. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go hard Dawn Fan. At 124, do we still live Slitherwing hits after rocks? No. We do not. So I'd rather keep this healthy for the stuff that's in the back. Right? So you should just Ice Beam. I'm gonna go Tusk. I'm gonna go Tusk. If he clicks Ice Beam, he clicks Ice Beam, and then if he does, then I can go into Vivian. Maybe? I don't know, maybe this feels a little bit uncomfortable. Goes for a Soft Boil, fantastic. And then I'm gonna remove these rocks here. Yeah, let's Rapid Spin. Okay, good. So now, from here, we got rid of the rocks. That's what we wanted. And now we go Chef Spicy. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So Saraledge, Bitter Blade should knock out this guy. Blissey, max defense, 43% min. Yeah, that's Bitter Blade. I don't want to get paralyzed by Thunder. That's why I attacked him straight up. Getting paralyzed by a Thunder would really suck. But now we don't have hazards on our side, which means that Jugu can come in and be okay. It was really only for Jugu. And Juku is very important still. Juku can still put on a lot of work. And then I can handle the Regieleki with Slowbro, especially with Rocks Away. Okay. So this is Zoroark. This is definitely Zoroark. So my play is to go to Jugs. And this is why we wanted to remove the hazards. No Stealth Rock. We're good. Go Jukes. Nine Days is weaker than Darkness, I think. What is that? What? Oh, he's Life Orb. I missed that. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I think I have to go here. Oh, I missed the Life Orb. That's my fault. That's me not paying attention. That's just me not paying attention. Yeah, Life Orb would have smoked me. Yeah, that's me not paying attention. That's on me. That's on me. All right. My best move to hit this guy with still covering what's in the back. Slowbro's Shell Sidearm. The 63%. It covers anything that wants to come in. I will also get health back though, which is very nice. So I think that Drain Punch is my play to receive back the health that I get when he tries to knock me out. Did that crit me? Come on, bro.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man.
It's just the game. It's just the game. That's so frustrating, man. It's always in the most. It's always in the leagues that I care about the most, man. It always. Okay. Well, try my best to keep it together. Okay. All right. Well. Yes, Sucker Punch, man. That sucks. I just attacked, bro. Why did you Sucker Punch? Fudge, man. Now there's a 50-50. Why did you Sucker Punch? Now my Endure will be useless. So now I'm forced to Bitter Blade. Yeah, I'm forced to Bitter Blade because the Sucker Punch. Dang it, man! Ah! And another crit just for hard measure. It doesn't matter. Alright, well, let's see. Night Days. That sucks, dude. It is what it is. Does he Flamethrower me or does he Night Days? That's so frustrating. I have to Terra and hope he doesn't Night Days is the play. Then I have to Quiver Dance. If he Night Dazes, he wins the game. Terra goes +1 skip that. Yeah, if he Night Dazes, he wins. If he Flamethrowers to cover it, then I'll maybe there's a chance, but I doubt it with the HP that I'll be at. Oh, he does go for Flamethrower. Okay. Guess the burn. Are you kidding?
And for that reason, I'm out.
Are you joking? Well, this is one of those games that you just are just not meant to win. I can't, fortunately now. Especially if he has first impression. I'm just gonna get worn down too much. Oh. That is brutal. That is brutal. GG's, man. I don't know what to say. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way. If I was at 83, I could have subbed there, but the burn wouldn't have allowed me to. Sometimes the game just doesn't go your way. Yeah. If I wasn't burned, I could have subbed on the sucker punch. But then I'm worn down to the burn, so might as well just attack. The game was over as soon as the burn came on. And I don't have words for this matchup, man. It just is what it is. Hope you guys, I'm sure you did enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to my opponent, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next game. Peace.